Hey everybody, it's Daryl with Motivation Through Recovery. And today I'm asking the question, what's your expectation? What's your expectation? If you're leaving treatment for the first time, you graduated the program, or if you're currently walking in your recovery, what's your expectation? Are you expecting to be successful? Are you expecting not to go back out and use again? Not to relapse? What's your expectation? You know, I ask guys on a regular basis when they're graduating from treatment, hey, what are your expectations? Too many times I've heard that analogy, well, I don't know, something like that. And they don't expect to be successful. And yet, they wonder why they wind up back in the same situations of going back to treatment all over again. Because they have no expectation. So today I want to talk to you real quick about what is your expectation. Number one, don't confuse expectation with hope. Don't confuse expectation with hope. Too many people are hoping they're going to be successful instead of expecting they're going to be successful. I talked about those same guys who always say, they'll say, I hope to go get a job. Well, I hope to find a sponsor. I hope that this will happen or that'll happen. But they're not expecting anything. Listen, I use the analogy of a farmer. No farmer puts seed in the ground, acres and acres of seed in the ground, without expecting a harvest. He's expecting that harvest. Why? Because he's expecting that harvest so he can feed his family, so he can do the things necessary to continue to operate. That farmer has expectations. And because he has expectations, they will not be cut off. And he'll be able to do what's necessary to feed his family. You've got to have the same expectation when it comes to feeding your life. What are you expecting? What are you doing to plan to make sure that you're going to have that success? How many times are you expecting to hook up with your sponsor? How many times do you plan on getting together with that sponsor? How many times do you plan on getting together with your support group? How many times do you plan or expect to get together with people who are like-minded, who are going in the same direction that you're going in? So you don't confuse hope with expectation. Expectation is knowing where you're going and the results you want. Hoping is believing that the stars and the universe and everything's going to line up cataclysmically, that you'll just go poof and have the success you need. You got to have the expectation. The second thing you want to do is that you want to put the work in necessary that proves that you have an expectation. Listen, that farmer, before he plants that seed in the ground, the first thing he has to do is that he has to get the ground ready and prepared to plant that seed. He tills the ground. He gets the rocks out of the way. He gets the weeds out the way. He fertilizes the ground. And then he plants his seed because he's expecting that crop. He's expecting that harvest to come in. So he puts the work in necessary so that the seed will have the opportunity to be successful in their growth and produce what they're supposed to produce. You, at the same level, have to put things in place to make sure that you're going to produce the success in life that you want. What are you doing? What's your expectations? Are you staying away from the people you don't need to be around? Are you finding new networks to be a part of that you can grow and flourish in? Are you following your own personal goals and dreams that you want out of your life? What's your expectation? If you go after what you expect, you will get what you desire. You have to take a look within and ask yourself, what do you expect? You inspect what you expect. What's your expectation? Drop us a comment below and tell us, what are your expectations? And then what are you doing to make sure those expectations are going to come to pass? I'm Daryl Glaze with Motivation Through Recovery. And remember, you are somebody and you do matter.